This build is enclosed in a 34 by 31 by 26 area. So it is 31 tall, 34 from this block all the way to the back, and 21 across. You're going to want to have a 34 by 21 area to build this within then. The front of the building itself will be facing towards the back from here. As you can see once I render more of this out, this is the front of the building, but this is the front of the staircase. There are windows on all sides, so you can look out from everywhere, but just so you can orient this, this will be the front. We are going to start with the very base of that tower in the back right. So as you can see, I've marked out the bottom posts of all of the pillars in white. Starting from the back corner of this entire area, which will be here. Or you know what, actually just starting from the tower of the house. If this is the back right corner, because the entrance is on this side, this is the back right corner. We will be moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks across to the side, with this block being the 8th block. And again, since this tower here is a square, it'll be 8 blocks in this direction for here, and then 8 across again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks in between each of these posts. So I just used anything you like, to mark out these corners. From this front right post, again, the build is having the front door on this side. So from the front right post, we're going to go 2 in towards the middle. So 1 here, 2 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with the 7th block being that post on the ground. So again, that's 2 across. And then if you include this block, it's 8 to there. And if you don't include this block and you start here, it's 7 to there. From here, we have a gap of 2, then a gap of 3, then changing directions, we have another gap of 3, we have another gap of 3, and we have our final gap of 3. Going from this new corner towards the bottom of the staircase, we have a gap of 3, and then a gap of 2. These are jungle planks, so coming off of the bottom pillar at the bottom of the stairs, go out 3, and then off of that point, move in 1, and then this is another line of 3, then there's a line of 2, then a line of 3, and then coming off that middle one, we have another line of 3, which will end in another pillar. Or you could look at it from this one is 3 away from that one. From here you can see how everything is kind of lined up. So then we have a gap of 2 for another pillar, then a gap of 3 for another pillar, and then a final gap of 2. And with all of that lined out, we can start on the build. And we will start with the bottom of the tower. So this smoker here will be the outside pillar that we've marked out. So we have one smoker, a fence attached to that. Towards the middle of the building, in the front, we have a jungle plank, stripped dark oak wood, and well, this should be stripped dark oak wood as well. But I guess when I built it, I used oak logs. As long as it's a stripped variant that looks like it's going vertical and not horizontal, you'll be fine. In the opposite corner, again, we have a smoker, fence attached to it, jungle planks, and stripped logs facing up. Another smoker, jungle wood in the middle, stripped logs facing up. Same thing for our final corner. With all of the smokers being those white diorite pillars that we started with. Now on all of these pillars over here, we'll be putting a barrel. From that gap that we left with the jungle planks, we'll have one in the middle, then a line of 3, and then we're going to move on to 3 stairs with, on the back side, 3 upside down stairs attached. And now we can move on to the second layer. Put stripped dark oak logs on top of the smokers, fence on top of the fence, and everything else just continues up 1. So dark oak on top of dark oak, jungle planks on top of jungle planks, dark oak on top of the smoker. It's a dark oak fence on the inside, and a dark oak fence on the left side in the back. Front left, pillar, and then everything goes up, front right, strip dark oak log on the pillar, and everything goes up 1. All of these pillars can add 1 strip dark oak log on top. In order to avoid interacting with the barrels, you'll need to be crouching. The stairs will add another layer of stairs and another upside down layer of stairs. Coming off of the staircase, we will have these pillars each have a crimson fence on the inside. Coming around the side, these 2 will each have a crimson fence on the inside. The next gap will have 1 on the right, and then going back 1, we'll have 1 on the left. And then we can increase this in height again. So in the back right corner, everything's going up, except this time we are getting a fence on this side. These parts are still going up. We have trapdoors on this corner and the opposite corner. Logs and planks going up. Fences on the inside corners. And trapdoors on the outside and inner doorway of the dark oak pillar. Again, everything going up in height. This one I missed a dark oak fence before somehow. Fence going on the inside. This is towards the back on the left. Not one here on the right side. Trapdoor, trapdoor. Everything's increasing in height here by 1. Trapdoor on, or fence on the inside, and trapdoors on the sides of those pillars. But not the inner part of the building. These 6 coming off the main part of the building will all increase by 1. With the front left of those 6 having a trapdoor on all sides but the left, and on the left it will be a crimson fence. Going back 1, we have a crimson fence on the inside of that pillar as well. From here, we'll increase the height of the stairs by 1. And then again have the upside down stairs attached to the back. Trapdoors on top of these posts in the front. A smoker on the pillars next to the stair on the left and across from it, and on this pillar. So the one in line with the staircase that is not the one attached to the side of the staircase. That one will have a log going up with a crimson fence on the inside. We will be attaching fences on the sides of the smokers. Again, to avoid interacting with those, make sure you're crouching. And that's all good, so we'll go up another layer. Under layers to single layer. So starting in the back again, on this dark oak pillar on the outside, we'll be putting a barrel with 2 trapdoors on the outside. Fences on the inside. Our previous pillars are all going up by 1. Above those trapdoors, we will have upside down dark oak stairs, and we will have a spruce trapdoor on the inside corner. So above the trapdoors, upside down stairs. Across the entryway to the door, we'll have another dark oak trapdoor. And this corner is doing the same thing. So barrel with 2 trapdoors on the outside. Dark oak fence on the inside corners. Planks going up. Stripped dark oak going up. Upside down stairs on the corners above the trapdoors. Upside down stairs on the corners above the trapdoors. Trapdoor on the inner corner. And trapdoor across that entrance. Again, this will just be repeated on every corner. And don't forget the spruce trapdoor on the inside. Oh, and I suppose I missed the trapdoor on this one. Okay, now moving on to these pillars. The right side, if you're looking towards the main building, the right side 3 will all increase in height by 1, with the back left one increasing in height by 1. Then the next 2 will have smokers attached on top, with 3 fence bridging the gap. Smoker on top of that pillar by the top of the stairs. And then directly across from that, it will increase in height by 1. Across from that, it'll increase in height by 1. And across from that, it'll increase in height by 1. On these 3 corners, we will have dark oak trapdoors. Between these 3 corners, we'll have sideways stripped dark oak logs. At the top of the stairs, we're going to add another layer of stairs, another layer of upside down stairs, and then slabs to complete this square. For a little more decoration on the sides, we're going to throw in some crimson signs with no text. If you want to be extra fancy, you could use text to make some sort of design on this, but I just like it as an extra strip of color. And then on to the next layer. In the back right corner, we'll increase this with 1 strip dark oak log on top of the barrel. Dark oak fence towards the inside. Dark oak stairs facing towards the middle of the doorway on top of the previous dark oak stairs, with an upside down dark oak stairs attached to that. The little L in the corner that our main pillar has been will all go up by jungle planks. On top of the trapdoor we had in the middle before, we'll be putting our lighting block. This is going to be fully covered up, so light will still come through these trapdoors, but you won't see this block, so it doesn't matter what it is. You could put a lantern in here or a sea lantern, glowstone block, it really doesn't matter. 3 strip dark oak horizontal above the doorway. And then the other corners will work the same way. So stairs and upside down stairs. Far side out corners going up by a strip dark oak. Fence on each side. Jungle planks increasing those in height. Shroom light on the inside. And cover it up with trapdoors. Strip dark oak bridging the gap. Stairs across the doorway with a trapdoor between them, which means on that first one I once again forgot another trapdoor. They're very sneaky and they can get away from me sometimes. On this corner we're doing the exact same thing again. If you ever have any ideas for builds that you want me to do and make tutorials for, just leave them in the description. And if I like the idea enough, I will do it. I can't guarantee to do all of them, because I already have a relatively long list of builds, and not all of them interest me. But if I find it interesting, then I might just build it. And if you want a chance of that happening, the best way is to leave a comment in the description. If you want to use this hologram schematic that I have, that will also be in the video description. But you'll need to use Litematic, which is a Java version mod. I do have a video on how to install it and how to use it in the most basic sense. So if you're wanting to follow along that way and not just by watching this video, then I highly recommend you check out that installation video and how to use video. So now we're going to make this diamond shape in the middle, leaving out the middle block, because that will be the vine that carries us from the bottom all the way to the top of the building. And then we have our floor in here. Now moving on to these back pillars. All except for the front two that have trapdoors on top are going to get a strip dark oak log for this layer. Starting with this part of the stairs, on the left side we will be putting a dark oak trapdoor on the 2 sides of that block. Between these 2 dark oak pillars we'll be putting 3 fence. Between these we'll be putting 3 fence. Trapdoor on the side here. We will increase the staircase on this side with an upside down staircase attached behind it. We have a crossbar here with strip dark oak logs, and again on the back side of it. On the right we'll add another dark oak trapdoor with a crimson fence in this gap, and we have 3 more signs to add within here. The use of signs like this is, in my opinion, a very underutilized design element. We have another trapdoor on the outside of that. These 2 pillars will be fully surrounded with trapdoors on the top. So I suppose it doesn't matter that this is actually a strip dark oak log. You could put dirt or just an air block here, but it'll be easiest to place if you have a supporting block, but you could truly remove it afterwards. On to the next layer in the back. We'll have a smoker on the outside corners. And going diagonally in one, we'll do a square of jungle planks. Again, in this back corner, we will do dark oak fence, 2 open fence gates, dark oak fence, 2 open fence gates, and a dark oak fence. And this pattern will be repeated on all sides. So fence, 2 gates, fence, 2 gates, and fence. Now on the inside part of the build, on top of the shroom lights, we'll be putting stripped dark oak logs. Facing up, because these will be internal pillars. And on top of those air gap vertical trapdoors that we had, we'll just cover that up so you don't fall through with another trapdoor. So we keep the theme of the flooring without having to worry about falling through or making it too thick. Now onto these back pillars. They're all going in height by 1 stripped dark oak log, except for the leftmost side. The leftmost side is getting a trapdoor on top and a granite wall. The granite wall is the base of a light post. The stairs are increasing in height by 1, like we have before, with normal stairs and upside down stairs on the back. In between these pillars in the middle, we'll be adding some fences. Same on the back side. And on the back inside, we will be adding another fence. In this third section, on the right side, we will be adding 2 fences, 1 on either side. Coming around the corner, we'll have 1 on the inside, skipping 1 on the left side of this block, and having 1 on the right side. Now going in another layer. This block will be covered up, so I suppose it doesn't really need to be a stripped log. But we have a stripped log going up, and then 1 jutting out on each side. This will carry all the way across until we get to our smoker, where we'll have another vertical log and 2 jutting out on the corners. This will carry around to make just a general box around all sides. Next, we'll continue the jungle planks layer by increasing that by 1. Then on the inside part of the jutting out logs, we will put vertical trapdoors and then bridge that gap with some more signs. Just so we can have this similar kind of motif going around the whole build. If you want to stay updated on any of my builds, talk to me, or catch up with my streams, you can always join the Discord, which will be linked in the description as well. And if you have any trouble with the build at any point, that would be the best way to reach me, though leaving comments is always welcome, as it does help boost the video in addition to you getting your questions answered. So now these pillars in the back, again, these are all being increased in height by 1, these 6. Now we're going to cap off that next layer on the stairs with dark oak trapdoors. The stairs are going in 1 higher as well. In this third section, we're going to put fences on the inside. Coming around the corner, we got fences on the inside. Fence on the inside on the back one, and then spruce trapdoors as a brace on all sides. Spruce trapdoors on its opposing side. And a crimson fence on the inside. on top of our granite wall from before, we're going to put a crimson fence post. This is again continuing a light post that we'll be making. On top of that corner piece, we'll be putting another smoker on every single corner. We'll continue our jungle plank square. Continue those dark oak pillars on the inside. And we have another repeating pattern here. This will be fence and fence gates that are open, alternating, starting with fences on the corners. And this pattern again will continue to every side. Now onto those pillars. The ones closest to the main building will increase in height by 1. On the inner part of the stairs, that one will go up by 1. And the other 3 will have smokers on top. Now on this third section here, we'll have fences on the inside. Coming around the corner for fences on the inside, and fences on the inside in the back on both of these. Again, the lamppost is going to increase in height by 1. The stairs are increasing in height as usual. And on to the next layer. Smoker will have a stripped dark oak log on top for every corner. Those jungle planks are going to increase in height by 1 again. Just make sure you take breaks during this if it gets to be too long. It gets a little overwhelming if you try to do any of these larger builds all in one sitting. Okay, again looking from the back corner. On the right side, we'll be moving in 1, then having an upside down spruce stair, dark oak stair towards the back, trapdoor in between, dark oak stair towards the front, spruce stair coming towards the side. Of course, that one is upside down. In the back, in the very middle, we'll have a dark oak trapdoor with an upside down spruce stair on either side. On the left side, it's just a mirror of the right side. So dark oak trapdoor on the inside, dark oak stairs going towards the front and back with upside down spruce stairs attached to those. The front is a mirror of the back, so trapdoor in the middle and upside down stairs on the sides. And again, we'll increase the inside in height of those dark oak pillars. The square in the corner of the stairs will get dark oak pillars. The remaining 2 will each have smokers. And between the back pillars, we'll have more fence posts. On the right side, in that square in the corner, we will be adding trapdoors. And we will have the signs between them after we add the block that they attach to, which is horizontal stripped dark oak logs. So attached to those are the signs. Now our stairs are going up in height like usual. So it'll be upside down stairs here. And then around here, I have put in upside down stairs because it looks a little fancier from the bottom, but that is horribly inconvenient to create. So you can just fill in this gap with slabs, and it'll look perfectly fine. And then on this side, going towards the back, you can add upside down stair blocks on towards the back. Those corner pillars are increasing in height by 1 again. The inside jungle plank is going up by 1, that big square. So from this back right corner, going across the back, we'll have a fence, dark oak trapdoor, 2 horizontal logs coming out, upside down spruce stair, dark oak trapdoor against the wall, fence between these 2 stairs here, because we'll have another horizontal 2, and spruce stair, and dark oak trapdoor. These are all mirrored across from back to front, and within themselves they are mirrored from one half to the other. So starting in the middle, trapdoor with a trapdoor on each side, 2 dark oak logs on each side, and upside down stairs, with 1 crimson fence in the very center. The front, dark oak trapdoor, 2 logs on either side, upside down stairs with a fence in the middle, and dark oak trapdoors on either side. And specifically in the front, we'll have a fence on the right side. On the right side of the house, we'll have 3 trapdoors across the middle, 2 dark oak logs coming out on either side, spruce stairs upside down attached to that, with a crimson fence in the middle. And on the left side, we will have a dark oak fence. The inside pillars are increasing in height by 1. Onto the stairs again. All of these remaining ones are going to increase in height by 1 stripped dark oak log. Across the front of this, actually, I have forgotten the lamppost from before. That's going up by 1. And then we are going to put a granite wall with a crimson fence gate and a fence attached to that. And coming down from that, we will have a chain followed by a lantern. And this is what most of the lampposts on this build are going to look like. So between these 2 pillars on the front, we're going to have some fences. Around the corner, we'll have 3 more fence. Then we'll have our 2 horizontal stripped logs between both of the back pillars, with those dark oak trapdoors on the outside for braces and crimson signs in between for that little bit of a colorful accent. And we're doing the same thing on the opposite side, with the one exception of having that dark oak trapdoor on the inner part of the stairs. The stairs are then increasing in height by 1 because we still haven't made it to the top. The back tower, we're going to go up a layer. On the back corner, we'll increase all of those corners with a barrel. That barrel is going to have 2 dark oak fence on the inside for every side. And on the outside, we'll have spruce trapdoors. From that back right corner, we will do the increase in height of the jungle planks and the increase in height of those inner pillars. on the very back, we have 3 dark oak trapdoors across the middle. With, on top of that secondary stripped dark oak log, we'll have stairs facing towards the back, then a stripped oak log, and upside down stairs to make this kind of supporting angle. And that goes for the same on all of these, which will, again, as you can see, be repeated on the other sides. We have a crimson fence attached to the crimson fence, and this is what we will have our lights dangling from, these lanterns. So we can come down 3 chains on the back, and on the sides it will be, I believe, either 2 or 4 chains, probably 4. So in the middle, on the left side, if you look from the front, we will be having a dark oak trapdoor, upside down stairs to kind of frame this faux window that we're making. These dark oak logs are going out at an angle like before. Stairs, log, stairs. Towards the front, stair, log, and upside down stair. This fence is going up by 1, and to bridge this gap we are going to be using fence gates. And again, we can drop down some chains from here, and then grab ourselves a lantern to attach to the bottom. And that'll provide light for the base of the house. On the front, similar to the back, we have 3 trapdoors across the middle. That increase of our supporting structure, fence increase in height by 1, and a hanging light off of that. This side will be the opposite of the left side. So we have those upside down stairs for the faux window, and we have this increase of our support structure, which is again right side upstairs on top of the dark oak log, and then upside down stairs. We have our fence gates on either side of a fence in the middle with another hanging lantern attached. Now onto the stairs. On this outside corner, we'll have the base of another lamppost, which will be that granite wall, 3 fence, granite wall, and then it will be gate towards the inside, then fence, then chain, then lantern. You could do this layer by layer or all at once. On this corner, we will add a trapdoor, and then around the base of the stairs that are still going up, everything will increase by 1 dark oak log. And on the outside, we have more fences going between those pillars. As we haven't made it to the top, the stairs are going up in height by 1 again. Now onto that back right corner for another layer. On top of the barrel, we have a stripped dark oak log for every corner. On the outside of this, going towards the center, we'll have open gates. These will be small supporting angles for the layer to go above it. We can add in our jungle plank square with those dark oak pillars again. Dark oak pillar, dark oak, dark oak, dark oak. Again, on the outside of all of those pillars, we have the open fence gates. on that back right corner, going across on every side, we have just a lot of dark oak fences. So coming off this support, similar to before, but this time it will have 2 stripped dark oak logs in between, as you can see, instead of just the one from before. So stair, 2 stripped dark oak logs, then stair. Again, with that first stair going on top of the last dark oak log from before. And this will be the same on all of the supports on every side. So the lower part of those stairs are now going to get capped off by trapdoors. The back pillars are going to increase in height by 1, and since we still haven't made it to the top, another set of stairs. Now, going back to that corner again, increasing in height by 1. And now, we've made it to the floor of the main building. So, from before, where we had our pillar, that will increase in height by 1 on every side. We will have horizontal stripped dark oak logs between them. These ones are still important, as you will see half of the dark oak log on the outside, because the floor will be made out of slabs and not full blocks. Jungle planks increase in height by 1. Strip dark oak goes up by 1. And then we have horizontal connecting parts between them. Again, all of these can be done with dark oak wood that's been stripped, or it can be done with dark oak logs that have been stripped, not dark oak wood, except for these. Actually, no, these corner pieces can also be logs. So yeah, you don't need to make the stripped dark oak wood. You can just use logs. Should be a little more resource friendly. Towards the inside, we complete this gap in the middle with jungle planks, except for the middle one, because that will again be an entry-exit way. Coming off of the corners on each side, we have 2 stripped dark oak logs. Off the very top, upside down stair on all of those supports, we'll go 2 horizontal stripped dark oak logs. So put some support here, place the 2 stripped logs, and then you can remove it. So again, it'll be like that with the horizontal logs there. And this continues on every side. And now we can add in the final staircase. This one does not have opposite side upside down stairs this time. On the sides of the top of the staircase, these pillars will go up by 1 and have trapdoors on the outsides. So from the middle here, we can place 2 jungle slabs. And then coming out from this side, next to the corner pillar, we'll have a line of 3, going back 1 and out 1. So a line of 3, then a line of 2. Going back 1, we'll have another line of 3. So a line of 3, a line of 2, and then a line of 3. And it will be like this for every single corner. So a line of 3, then a line of 2, then a line of 3. Going on to the next one. Well, I've already been... No, I'm not... Okay, so the one reason why this is different is because these are slightly further apart than on the front and back. So instead of having a 1 block gap in the middle, they have a 3 block gap. So this is where the stripped dark oak logs would be on the front. So then this can count as 1. So this will be 3, then 2, then 3. Or if it's easier to think about it, on the wider gap side, it's going to be 2, 2, 3. On the back, where it's a thinner gap, we have 3, then 2, then 3. So our line of 3, line of 2, and the line of 3. 3, 2, 3 again. And as you can see, we'll just be filling in this entire area with planks. Wider gap, so it's 2, 2, 3. 3 across the middle. Line of 2, line of 2, and then a line of 3. And then just fill in the remainder with planks. If you've struggled at any point with wondering what blocks I'm placing, you can always read it when I select a new block. It'll say just above the hotbar, in case you have not noticed by this point. And for any future videos, I still believe it is a helpful tip. Also, if you're wondering about my Twitch streams, they are more than just building in Minecraft. I play a lot of roguelikes and random games that I own for the Nintendo Switch. I think that'll be the last time I plug the Twitch stream for now. I might forget and mention it again at the very end, but you can just ignore it at that point if I haven't already convinced you with these absolutely wonderful and in-depth tutorials on Minecraft builds. Okay, perfect. Now we just have to finish off the very last bit of the pillars, going off the stairs, and then we'll be working solely on the main build. So these are increasing in height by 1. And then we'll start from the right side, looking towards the back. 3 fence, 2 fence, dark oak log, 2 fence, dark oak log, turning, 2 fence, dark oak log, 2 fence, 3 fence, dark oak log, fence, dark oak log, 3 fence, 2 fence, dark oak log, 2 fence, strip dark oak log, 2 fence, log, 2 fence, 2 fence, log, 3 fence, log, 2 fence, 2 fence, log, 2 fence. I'm saying fence too frequently for my brain to understand it anymore. 2 fence, log, 2, 3, log, 1, log, 3, 2, log, 2, log, 2, log, 2, and 3. Sorry if I went a little too fast on that one. It is symmetric radially, so every quarter of this should look like the other quarters of this. So you can mirror it around. If you've done one side confidently, you can just copy it to the rest. So on the corner of the outer box, we'll be placing a crimson stem. That'll be on that little juncture. On all of those, we'll be putting crimson stems. And then, in a diagonal line, on all of those corners, we'll be putting jungle planks. So every corner gets diagonal line with those jungle planks. And then in between those on the outside, we'll have granite walls. And then diagonally off the jungle planks, we'll have strip spruce logs. Okay, so strip spruce logs on the outside of the jungle planks. Granite walls on the inside. Strip spruce wood. Granite walls on the inside. Strip spruce wood. Strip spruce wood. Granite walls on the inside. Strip spruce wood. Okay, and then on the inside of the strip spruce wood, we're going to have a right side upstairs facing the middle of the entrance. We have our door on the inner block. From this side, on the outside of those dark oak stairs, we'll have crimson stems. And we will have smokers facing towards the back on either side, with a fence behind it. So again, this goes for the other sides as well, except without a door on the right and left. So smoker on that corner off the spruce wood, then a fence, smoker fence, smoker fence, smoker and then a fence, smoker and a fence, and smoker and a fence. On the right and left sides, we'll continue this line of spruce wood. In between the smokers, we'll have grass with trapdoors on the outside as a fancy little guard so we don't have to see the dirt. It's also a nice little retaining wall so it doesn't spill out. On the left side, again, continue the logs, throw a line of grass in between the smokers, and then we have a line of vertical trapdoors. On the back, it's almost a mirror of the front, but this time we have dark oak stairs facing the outside instead of the inside. Still have that spruce door on the inside part by those stairs. And hiding the stairs from the outside are crimson stems. Going back around towards the front. Increase this in height. We have a trapdoor on the left, pillar on the right. This pillar should be for a lantern. Yep. Just checking to see if I remembered correctly. These ones are more for display. The next logs will go granite, log, granite. We have 2 trapdoors. Granite, log, granite. On the back, we have granite for another light post, then a trapdoor, then the alternating granite, log, granite, 2 trapdoors, granite, log, and granite. On top of all of those smokers from before, we'll be putting spruce logs that are not stripped. On top of the stripped spruce wood, we'll be putting stripped spruce wood. I know it's kind of crazy. On top of the crimson fence in the front, or on top of the crimson stem, we'll be putting crimson fence in the front. Dark oak stairs that are upside down against the front doorway, making little windows on the outside. The jungle planks are all going to increase in height by 1. The crimson stem will increase in height by 1. I think I might be rotating too much, so it's making me slightly dizzy. So on the right side of the front, in this corner on top of the dark oak stairs, we'll have dark oak stairs. Crimson fence on top of the granite wall. Dark oak fence. Behind the grass on top of the stripped logs, we have 3 right side up crimson stairs. Then we have our fence set up with dark fences outside of crimson fences. On this side, we have the upside down stairs towards the middle, so little windows in the middle. Granite walls on top of the crimson stems in the back. Going around, we have the 4 fences again. This time we have a right side up stair in the middle with upside down stairs on both sides, making corners in the little windows in the bottom left and right. And again, those 4 fences. So looking at it again from the front, we got our light post on the outside. On the middle, taller dark oak pillar, there's going to be granite added on all of those. This continues the lamppost in the back. Granite on top of the double dark oak logs. So now starting from the front yet again, we'll start on this outside corner. We'll have a barrel going in towards the back. It'll be a fence. The jungle planks will increase in height by 1. The fences are also going to increase in height by 1, and so will the crimson stem. The outer pillar is going to increase in height by a barrel on all the corners. This window is a little different, so we have stripped dark oak wood on either side. Dark oak fence in the middle with upside down crimson stairs attached to that. Again, outer post has a barrel. All these middle areas on the angle are going to just increase in height by 1. Barrel goes up. On the back door, the strip spruce log is going up by 1, then jungle planks on either side, and an upside down dark oak stairs on the inside over the doorway. Over the doorway on the back, upside down crimson stairs, and on top of those granite walls, it will be crimson stairs towards the middle. Pillar again has a barrel, everything else increasing in height by 1 on the diagonal. Barrel on the pillar. Spruce wood with 3 white stained glass in between the other spruce wood. Whoops. Barrel on the pillar, everything else increasing in height by 1. Barrel on the final pillar. This time on both sides we have that strip spruce increasing in height by 1, but with a strip spruce coming across the middle. Upside down crimson stairs on the inside and the outside. And normal stairs facing towards the inside on either side of the door on top of those fences. Everything going up in height by 1. The lamppost is going up in the front and the back when we get there. This time on top of the previous barrel. For all of the corners we're going to have a barrel with trapdoors on all sides except for the side that has the dark oak fence. That side will get a dark oak fence. The strip spruce wood is going up in height by 1, and so is everything else. This part should be pretty straightforward. Barrel on top of barrel with spruce trapdoors on all sides but the dark oak side. Fence on top of fence. This time crimson stairs facing towards the center. Stripped wood on top of stripped wood. Barrel on barrel with trapdoors on the outsides. Everything else increasing in height by 1. Barrel on top of barrel. Trapdoors on the outside. Lamppost going up by 1. Spruce wood on either side of this window. We have white glass pane in the middle. Upside down stairs attached to the glass pane, which is a little funky to do since it's such a thin block. Barrel like all the other corners. All of these things increasing in height by 1 on these diagonals. The window is going up in height by 1. So again, those 3 glass panes, which are annoying to place and will never be nice. Spruce going up again. Barrel going up again. With those lovely, lovely trapdoors. Everything else increasing in height by 1. Above that door for the window, it'll be the same as the back with that glass in the middle and upside down stairs attached. On to the next one. Going up. This time we'll have barrels on all of the barrels, but with no trapdoors. Otherwise, like before, everything is non-uniquely going in height by 1. Very fascinating stuff sometimes. Stairs towards the inside of this window. Right side up. Dark oak fence in the middle. Spruce is going up again. Barrel on that outside pillar. Everything else is going up by 1. This is where it's starting to get a little monotonous for me. I wish it was more interesting. I mean, it'll look interesting. It's just building this part is not that fun because it's just the same thing over and over again. The windows are what I get excited for. And this one's just going to be 3 white stained glass panes across. I'm sure this is one of the nicer parts to build following the tutorial though. because it actually is pretty straightforward on all the sides. White window carrying across again. 3 more. Oops. Barrel on top of barrel. Fence on top of fence. Planks on top of planks. Stem on top of stem. It's miraculous. And across the front, would you look at that? Same as the back. 3 white stained glass windows. Going up again. Boom. We've finished the lamppost, which means we can attach our 1 chain to the bottom, followed by our lantern. And I'll go do the back side just as quickly. This is a slight break from the monotony of just increasing all of the walls in height by 1, but it's still not that exciting because we've already made the other hanging lanterns. So in the front, on top of all of those barrels, we have a non-stripped spruce log. Otherwise, you guessed it, very cleverly, all of these are increasing in height by 1. Upside down crimson stairs across the window on the right side of the building. And then just the same pattern going around. Goodness, we've built this one so many times. These pillars at least make it look a little more fancy. This is stairs towards the middle with a glass pane in the middle. A little bit finicky to place, but we have a plus-shaped window now. Stripped spruce logs going up. Normal log on top of barrel. And everything else going up by 1. This was a fun build to design. So I've never used this combination of blocks before, and I think the kind of purplish red of the crimson goes really well with the spruce and dark oak. And jungle, really, because it's a little reddish tinged. Upside down stairs above the window in the middle with 2 regular right side upstairs facing that upside down stair block. That is on the left side of the building. All of those are going up by 1. The front will look like a mirror of the back. So that 1 stained glass in the middle with these stairs attached. Voila. I think it might be different on the next layer. Wow. That actually looks so nice because it's different. The outside pillars are going up by 1 spruce log, this time with dark oak signs on the outside. That one's a more subtle thing, so you could just skip it. It's not that noticeable. This time, the crimson fences are going to have granite walls on top. Otherwise, everything else is just going up by 1. On that log, we got those dark oak signs on the outside. We have stripped spruce wood across the top of the window. Top of the window to ya. Dark oak signs on the outside. Fence going up. Spruce wood on that is non-uniform. Oh, this side's weird. Okay, that should have spruce on top of these 2. I was going to say. So it is a little more interesting. On top of all the jungle, we have stripped spruce wood. On top of the crimson fence, we have granite walls. The crimson stem is just going up. But dang, those jungle planks, they now got a little hat on top. Those logs are going to get some signs on the outside corners. some logs going across the top of these windows. It's a little hard to place because of this glass, but we can do it. Log on top of log, spruce log on the outside here. Dark oak signs. Beautiful. Dark oak fence. Strip spruce wood. Granite walls on top of fence. Crimson stem on top of crimson stem. Granite walls on top of fences. Strip spruce wood on top of the jungle planks. Goodness, my brain is like getting slowly fried. Okay. Strip spruce wood on top of all this. Again, don't do this in one sitting. Do this in like 2 or 3. Depends. It'll probably take a little bit to gather all of the materials just because some of them are really weird. Like how much crimson wood you need. Again, if there's any way I can improve or something that is very confusing in the build, please let me know so I can clarify it, because I don't want people to struggle with this. Especially with the time I put in to make the tutorial. I really don't want it to be confusing. So we have 3 half smooth sandstone slabs across the front doorway. Well, it's above the front window. And then in between those, we have an air block with a sandstone wall hanging out in front by 1. Okay, so next to these granite pillars, dark oak fence, in that little corner we have a top smooth sandstone slab. Going out 2 from that, we have a top half slab on either side, on the outside. This kind of mirrors to the other way, and this is just a repeated pattern of the front. So top slab, air, top slab, air, top slab, sandstone wall, 1 away from those air blocks. And on the back corner, top slabs between the fence and wall, come out 2, top slab on either side, and we're good. Same thing on the back. We have those 3 with air gaps, sandstone walls coming out 1, leaving that air block behind. Top slab between the fence and the wall, coming out 2, going either side. 3 slabs here, sandstone walls coming out. Top slabs between these, coming out 2, top slabs again. And we're done with that layer. And now we get to the bulk of the roof. So this part might be a little confusing, but hopefully I can clarify some things. On top of the pillar, we'll have crimson planks going across to the top of the next pillar. All right, and that will happen for all of the sides of the build. So crimson planks from pillar to pillar. All right. Then on top of the sandstone from before and out 1, on either side, this will continue a line that goes all the way across until it does the same thing on the other side. So on top of the sandstone and out 1. Top of the sandstone, out 1, and a line that goes all the way across till it gets to the sandstone and then goes out 1. It's nice when it's easy to explain. So the inner corners here basically just on top of all of the pillars we had before, and then fill in the gap. So increase in height in those 3 pillars, and then fill in the gap. 3 pillars, then gap, and 3 pillars and gap. Then from the front, we'll start with the corner here. This is an air block, and we'll be putting in a bottom smooth sandstone slab. This is all going to be smooth sandstone. So on this, we'll have a stair facing towards the front, or the front middle, and then a stair towards the back, then stair towards the middle, then upside down stair, then stair towards the back, upside down stair, stair towards the front, upside down stair, right side up stair, stair towards the front, stair towards the middle, bottom slab, stair towards the front, stair towards the middle, stair towards the front, upside down stair, right side up towards the middle, upside down stair, right side up towards the middle, upside down stair, right side up stair. Stair going across, stair going towards the front, bottom slab. You can always go a little bit faster through this if you notice the pattern. Stair, corner stair, stair, upside down, right side up towards the middle to make this little upside down stair archway. Then upside down, right side up, corner stair, half slab, stair to make the corner stair, stair, upside down, right side up towards the middle, upside down, right side up towards the middle, upside down, right side up. And then to finish off that last corner stair. We are almost done because the roof curves in relatively soon. On top of the upside down stair in the middle, we'll have a right side up stair. On top of the other upside down stairs on the opposing sides, we'll have sandstone walls with slabs behind those. Then going 2 to the right from there, 1, 2, and 1 towards the back, we'll have another one. Then this will make a little L shape. Then we'll have another slab, then 2 block gap, slab, wall, stairs in the middle on the upside down stairs, wall, slab behind, 2 block gap, slab, small L, slab, 2 block gap, slab, fence, stair, fence, slab, 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 wall, stair, wall, slab, slab, and slab again. So from the front, this is where it gets a little different, just so there's more texture to the roof. It's not fully uniform from here on out. So we'll start from the front and work our way to the right and around. So directly off that front stair, we have a slab with a stair facing towards the back. On the right side, we have planks, slab, slab, planks on the side, stairs towards the back, and planks, planks, slab, planks, stairs, full block for an overhang, slab, stairs, stairs, full block, slab, full block for the overhang, then stairs and slab and full block on top of that pillar, slab here, stairs towards the front, overhang here, slab, stairs towards the back, stairs towards the back, slab, slab, full block, slab, full block overhang, stairs, corner stair, full block on top of the pillar. Going to make another corner stair. Full block for the overhang. Stairs towards the front. Planks. Stairs towards the middle. Planks. Stairs towards the back. Planks for the overhang. Goodness. Stairs. Like, it's just the longer I do this, the less any of these words mean to my brain. Full block, slab, stairs to the back, overhang, slab, and stairs to the back. And we go up by 1. Boom. So these will all be hanging, won't they? Okay, to make this all easier, I'm just going to put upside down stairs on all of these with, give me a slab. Okay, this will make it a lot easier to place if you just put upside down stairs on that inner ring from the area before, and on that corner block that you get, just put a slab. This is just a change for convenience sake. And also it still looks nice, which it means I probably should have done it anyways. Oh well, I guess I didn't think too much about the inside of this building. Okay, but on those upside down stairs, or in what would before be an air gap, you can place these stairs that have angled corners on either side. Full crimson planks behind them. Stair on the side. Slab next to that. Planks coming off that stair in an L shape. Now we're on the right side, looking to the left side. Stairs, stairs, 3 full planks. Stairs, and then curved stairs. Stairs, slab, a little L shape of planks that continues on to be a longer L. Slabs attached to that. Full row of 3 planks. Stairs with curved sides. Stair on the right with a slab next to it. And we have another long L of crimson planks. Stairs attached to the bottom of that L. 3 planks going across the gap. Stairs with curved sides. Stair, plank, 2 stairs with an L out of crimson planks. Going up in height. Boom. This is almost the end. We got granite wall. So going off of these 2 stairs, it is the one in and one back. There is a granite wall. Or going off of the curved stairs here, we're going in 1, and then we're adding in a line of 3 slabs. And the granite wall is 1 to the left. Attached to these behind, we have 3 full planks with stairs on the side. 3 more full planks. 3 crimson slabs. Granite wall coming out to the right side of the build. Then on the back side of this, leave an air block and another wall. Stairs in this back corner. 2 planks with 3 slabs coming out. 1 granite wall in the middle. Crimson stairs on the side of these 2 planks. Corner stair. Continuing the stair by 1. Full block. Line of 3 slabs. We're on the left side of the building. So this will be on the side towards the front. Coming to the left side 1, we'll have another wall. And then this final area here will have 2 stairs. Then we'll make a ring of trap doors to let light into the building during the daytime. And on the inside, we'll have a full plank, which is what the hanging vines that go all the way through the center of the build will be attached to. So going up one again. The front left one is getting a fence. The leftmost one is getting a wall. The backmost one is getting a wall. And then this is the right side. Those two both get fences. And on the top, kind of placed relatively randomly, we have 2 more walls. Going up, those middle walls get walls on top. The remaining walls that are too high get fences on top. Fences on top of everything except for 1 granite wall will get a granite wall. Then going up, this one will have 2 high fence. The next one will end up, 3 high. So the 1 high tall, it doesn't really matter where you place these spikes, just make them kind of random. The 1 high granite wall will have a 1 high fence. The 2 high granite wall will have a 2 high fence. The 3 high granite wall will have a 3 high fence. And if this is not spiky enough for you, you can always throw on iron bars on top because they're even thinner and you'll get an even spikier spike. And I would suggest making that 1 higher than the amount of fences you have used. So if it's 3, put on 4. If it's 2, put on 3. If it's 1, put on 2. But that's if you want it to be really spiky on top. If you want it only kind of spiky, then don't put the iron bars, just do the fences and walls. But that is all for this build. Except for the one thing before I forget. I said it, but just so I do it, just in case you have forgotten as well, we are going to bone meal this, or you could wait. And this goes all the way down to the bottom of the build. As far as the area around the base of the build, this is just a mix of podzol and coarse dirt. I don't remember if I said that earlier. It doesn't really matter, just kind of space it out a bit, or you could just use grass. And then around this, make sure to add something to incorporate the build into the landscape a little bit better. Like bone mealing the ground, making small custom trees, adding dead bushes, making small hedges, etc. You could also make the bottom area a horse stable if you want to. But yeah, that is the Savannah Outpost house. I hope you like it. Make sure to design the inside. Throw in some storage, maybe a bedroom so it looks useful. This is more visual than it is a functional building. I never really think about function when I build things. Maybe I should, so I would make things that are more worthwhile. Anyways, if you like this, hit the like button. It helps out a lot. If you want to see more, subscribe. Honestly, if you made it to this point, you should probably subscribe. Like, you spent a lot of time on this one. You probably want to spend a lot of time on another one. And if you want any Litematics in the future, they'll be in the description of future videos. That'll be all for now. I hope you have a great day. Hope you enjoy the build, and you have a lot of fun playing one of my favorite games of all time. Bye.